Hello and welcome to Bytes and Strides with Prachi. So we continue our discussion about collections, and today we are going to talk about a collection called tuple. So tuple is represented in round brackets, okay? And the most important point about tuple is it is immutable. So meaning it cannot be changed. So tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable, and as I already said, tuple will be written with round brackets. So let us directly create a tuple. Say I create a tuple T1, and inside parenthesis I can say, okay, this is an empty tuple. I could have another tuple with some value, say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can display both the tuples. So T1, and tell me what is the type of T1, T2, and tell me what is the type of T2. Let's execute this code. So yes, this is an empty tuple. This is a tuple with some values. Okay. Now, what is not allowed in tuples? So, what is not allowed in tuples? Tuples are immutable. You can access the elements like we used to access with an index. The list elements we access with index. So let's access some elements of tuple. So here I say, okay, the first element of T2 is at the 0th position. The last element of T2 is at -1 position. Okay, negative indexing can be used even here. Second last element will be at -2. Alright, so you can see here first element is 1, last element is 4. Okay. If I try to modify this element, so if I try to put 100 in the 0th element, we will get an error. Now let's see what the error is. Tuple object does not support item assignment. So the most important term which we need to know about tuples is they are immutable. So it means once a tuple is created, you cannot change its values. Okay, we say they are immutable. Okay. However, you can loop through elements of the tuple. So here say I have a my tuple with some fruits written in them, and then for every x in my tuple I can print the value of x. You can loop through a tuple. However, adding elements, so once a tuple is created, you cannot add elements. Once a tuple is created, you cannot remove elements. However, it is possible to delete the entire tuple with the del keyword. So here say I have a my tuple, and I say del my tuple. This will delete the tuple entirely. Let's see. So when I say del T2, and then again if I try to print T2, it will say that T2 does not exist. T2 is not defined, right? So this is what we can do. Okay, we can use some operators with tuples, like addition plus will be used to join two tuples, repetition, the star one, slicing, range slicing, and searching for elements in tuple using membership operator in. We can do all this. So let's take another demo in which we highlight these points about the tuple. So, okay. I have a tuple T with some elements. I have a tuple E with some more elements. Okay. I have to give it round parenthesis. Okay, now I have a tuple A which concatenates T with E. You can see our A is going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well as 100 and 200. If I say B equal to repeat the tuple E twice, so star, print B. Right? 100, 200 and one more time 100, 200. If you want to search for an element, so suppose I say print whether 100 is present in the tuple A. Print whether 100 is present in A. We can see our A, okay. A holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well as 100 and 200. So it will say true. Correct? So you can perform concatenation, repetition, slicing and all using a tuple. Okay, you cannot remove elements, you cannot add elements, so you cannot change the tuple values. So when is a tuple important? A tuple is needed, say when you import something from some external source and then you don't want to modify it, right? So that is where you can keep it read only and the elements will not be modified. So that's all about tuples. In the next session, we will talk about another collection which is very, very important, that is a set. Till then, keep practicing. Happy coding. See you soon. Bye.